Hi, welcome to Rye House for round 3 of the Daytona DMAX Heavy Heats Championship. The story of this weekend is, can championship leader Rob Bennett capitalise on the absence of his championship rivals? He's still going to come under heavy pressure from Alex Pritchard, who's just 26 points behind him in the table. One thing's for sure though, this weekend we will have a brand new first-time winner in the finals.
Here we go then for our first final of the day. It's the heavies out first, and Lee Witney will start on pole position. Alex Pritchard alongside him on the front row. Rob Bennett and Wayne Dunham round out row 2. Wayne Edwards and Ben Bennyworth on row 3. Row 4 is Robert Pettit and Vinod Hirani. Row 5 is Lee Schnitzler and Darren Holliday, who is the leading super heavy. Row 6, Paul Studd and Gary Martin. Row 7 is Shane Baker and Darren Hughes. Ben Moody and Robert Pertak, row 8. Franz Koretzi and Blasienko on row 9. And Richard Newton on row 10. Heat winners so far in this one. Ben Bennyworth and Wayne Dunham took the first 2 heats, and then Lee Witney took the third one. So it's been quite open day so far, Richard.
It's been a fantastic day's racing. I'm really pleased now to see the culmination of it. What happened at the back when somebody spun on the warm-up lap?
Not quite sure, but looks like the driver in question has recovered now, and we are ready pretty much for the green flag. Big opportunity this for some of the drivers towards the front end of the field. Rob Bennett and Alex Pritchard to score points on drivers who are not here. We'll concentrate on that later because we're red, we're green, we're racing in the final here at Rye House. Great start for Lee Witney as they dive into Stadium Corner for the first time. Rob Bennett has come through into second place. Alex Pritchard following through in third, and then it's everybody else coming through turn 3 as they all head into hairpin 1 for the first time. Spin in the middle of the pack, and I think that might be Darren Holliday. Blasienko's involved as well towards the back of the field, but that looked to me like Darren Holliday, our leader in super heavyweight, has gone round.
And a couple of carts went around in sympathy as well. Sometimes when you're following the car in front, you make the same mistake they make.
Well, real shame there, but meanwhile, the top 3, these are the 3 drivers also best in the best positions in the championship. But Lee Witney leading, Rob Bennett second, Alex Pritchard third. Alex Pritchard looks to the inside, Rob Bennett sees he's there, and through goes Alex Pritchard into second place.
So Alex Pritchard's the only person who can do any damage to Rob Bennett's championship lead this weekend.
Pretty much. I mean, Whitney's up there as well, but he's had a bit of an inconsistent season so far. A win would put him back on the right track. Could well be. Alex Pritchard gives a bit of a finger point to Lee Witney, saying, let's work together. And that's the right tactic at this stage of the race. But then again, it's almost like lulling Witney into a false sense of security, because, of course, what Pritchard's trying to do is isolate him going into the later stages of the race.
Yes, he'll end up cursing his inevitable but sudden betrayal.
But Alex Pritchard driving better than I've ever seen him do before. Got a lot of confidence. Oh, as there's a bit of contact towards the back end of the field. Oh, Blasienko is involved again, and I think it might be Paul Studd who got into Ben Moody there through hairpin 1.
I think 3rd and 4th place are being hurt by their battle.
They've swapped. In fact, Edwards is through. Wayne Edwards gets past Rob Bennett there. Great move now. And can Wayne Edwards crack on and catch up first and second with not long in this race to go?
And now he's waving his fingers to kind of say, follow me, don't challenge me, let me catch them. And if I was Rob Bennett, I'd be saying, no, I've fallen for that before. You're on your own, son.
I don't think Rob Bennett's got any option. I don't think he's got the pace at the moment to hold on to Wayne Edwards. Is, of course, crucial in the championship. Just on a quick bit of maths. At the moment, we're looking like Bennett will, of course, lead the championship coming away from this. But the gap at the moment is only 8 points. However, if Pritchard can take first place, it's not just a trophy and the glory of winning round 3. It's 5 extra championship points as well. So it could be very, very important come the end of the season.
Well done, Andrew. Maths is hard. Again, even with a big mistake from Lee Witney, Alex Pritchard did not have enough pace through that stadium section to challenge into the first hairpin. But here, look, it's here through that last section that he's right on his bumper, but that's not the best place to overtake here.
Well, we have seen it done at times today. Not many overtakes through the final corner. Let's see now as Alex Pritchard goes on to a new lap. Can he get past Lee Witney? In fact, Pritchard's just set the fastest lap of the race, but no, Wayne Edwards beats it. A 42.817. He's trying to set him up now into hairpin 1. But
Witney got out of shape defending there, got very sideways. Probably not the quickest way through that hairpin.
No, but Alex Pritchard right on the rear bumper now of Lee Witney. Lee Witney, who's had a bit of an up and down season so far, could really do with this win here in the final of the heavies.
Rob Bennett's nowhere, even though Wayne Edwards is catching up to that front two.
But he is comfortable in 4th, ahead of Wayne Dunham in 5th. So at the moment, I think that's all that Bennett will be worried about at this stage. Into stadium once again as we head into the latter stages of this race. And once again, Lee Witney's very strong in the latter part of stadium.
Out of turn 3, he's just got the momentum to pull away to mean that Alex Pritchard hasn't got that lunge on him. He'd have to brake very, very late indeed at the moment to make that kind of turn 4 move work. I think his only real hope here is to put him under so much pressure that he gets a bad run out of the final exit.
But I'd say Wayne Edwards is really, really closing. The last couple of laps, he's really started to get the hammer down. A 42.886. He just took 0.6 of a second out of Alex Pritchard. Alex Pritchard, well, he's in a bit of a tricky position now because he's got to attack and defend at the same time.
I think Alex Pritchard is going to be vulnerable into turn 4 here.
Witney checks over the shoulder. 10 minutes down, not long in this one to go. Another new fastest lap of the race from Wayne Edwards. A 42, and here we go. Down into hairpin 1. Edwards has a little look. Oh, Pritchard moves across on him. That was a little bit robust there from Alex Pritchard. And I think David Coulthard would say that would be a slap in the face. I'm not going to do the accent, but my goodness me, Alex Pritchard, very, very strong there in retaining his 2nd place.
Wayne Edwards had to lift or that was going to be an accident. But in fairness, Alex Pritchard got all the way over without hitting another car. So for me, that's a very harsh but legal move.
But he has been warned for no weaving. So Alex Pritchard will know now he's caught the attention of the race officials and race control. Now here we go again. Here is where Pritchard isn't as strong. He goes a little bit defensive. Edwards goes back up the inside. What a lunge. Can he get it done? No, he can't. He's gone a little bit too quick into the corner. But Wayne Edwards threw it down the inside there.
Wayne Edwards sold him a massive, massive dummy on the outside and then dived on the inside. He was never going to make the breaking point.
He's gone on the inside again through pylon, side by side. Off the corner, Pritchard's not happy about that. But oh, there's more contact on the approach to the final corner. But yes, Wayne Edwards has taken 2nd place.
And I think unless Alex Pritchard does something very, very quickly in this first section, he's going to lose out that 2nd place completely.
We're on to the final lap. It looks like Lee Witney is going to take his first finals victory of the season. Wayne Edwards is 2nd, Alex Pritchard 3rd, Rob Bennett 4th. Rob's going to be pretty happy to see Wayne Edwards go past into 2nd place because that's good for his championship lead. Here we go then. Down the back straight into pylon for the last time. Lee Witney's got a good lead of about 1.5 seconds. I reckon he's got this into the final corner, round the final corner. Lee Witney has been in a league of his own here today. Lee Witney wins round 3 of the 2018 DMAX Heavy Heats here at Rye House. A superb victory, a deserved victory, and just what Witney needed to strike back in his championship bid. 2nd place goes to Wayne Edwards, 3rd place to Alex Pritchard, 4th place to Rob Bennett. A fantastic drive back through the field for Darren Holliday. He takes a double in the super heavyweights, both enduro and heats victory. 6th place for Wayne Dunham, 7th Ben Bennyworth, 8th for Vinod Hirani, 9th Robert Pertak, 10th for Blaise Sienko, 11th for Lee Schnitzler, 12th for Shane Baker, 13th Richard Newton, 14th Gary Martin, 15th Paul Studd, 16th Robert Pettit, 17th Darren Hughes, 18th Ben Moody, and 19th Franz Coetzee. Richard, what a race.
That was amazing. I'm torn between driver of the day because do you give it to Witney for those 2 fantastic moves, one of which you could say the door was shut very borderline, the way the door was shut, going down into turn 4, but then selling a big dummy to go for the big move, which also didn't pay off, but eventually winning that place? Or do you give it to your super heavyweight who's finished in 5th?
I'm going to put in a third one there, Wayne Edwards. What a fantastic drive by him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your podium winners for round 3 of the heavy heats here today. Big round of applause. 5th place overall and another super heavyweight win. Darren, you must be feeling pretty chuffed of your efforts today.
I am well chuffed today, but that final was 90% card, but it was well good. You know, I think I'm really going to have a go at this now, aren't I? I did sort of PFI thinking, well, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, I'm going to have to really go for it.
Mrs. Holiday, you've got to get him in. He's got a championship to win. But yeah, that first lap looked quite chaotic. I think you fell back a little bit and then had to pull your way through. Hairpin 1's always a tricky one around here on lap 1. What was going through your mind as you went through there?
I can't remember exactly what happened, but yeah, hairpin 1 I think was okay. I think it was more hairpin 2 where something happened, and 12th probably, but once I got my head down and could just go for it, it was great. So yep, loved it, loved the track, awesome.
Good stuff. Hopefully we'll see you at GYG, and well done again on 2 victories in the super heavyweight today. Alex, getting used to this now, being on the podium. A win this morning in Enduros, 3rd this afternoon in the heats, and with certain people not being here today, I've got you down, I think, 2nd in the championship, leaving here, going to Wales in about a month's time. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. I had a good day's drive today. I think that I was quite close to Lee in the final. I don't think I'd have fought him too hard, because if we'd started fighting, both of us could go backwards. So, you know, I kept saying forward, and he was going for it. And then I just sort of lost 3rd on next to last lap, but I couldn't fend him off any longer, sort of thing. So, you know, you don't want to fight too hard if someone's going to come through. You've just got to sort of let it happen. Bit upset at the time, but I think it was quite fair that, you know, considering that I was sort of trying to block him off beforehand on the previous laps. So yeah, good result.
Good stuff. We'll see you at GYG.
Yep.
Excellent. Best of luck. Moving on to Wayne. Wayne, first time we've seen you on the podium this year. Really good drive through the field to take the 2nd place. How are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, I was really happy with it, you know. It was exciting. I had my little fan club, Zingo Racing, cheering me on. So, yeah, I was happy with it. The cart just was hooked up. It was going really fast, so couldn't hope for better.
That's good stuff. We've seen some really good overtaking manoeuvres. What do you think about this Rye House circuit?
Well, Rye House is my local track. I do pro karting here, so, you know, I've got track advantage here. I'm going to give the boys a chance to redeem themselves, go to GYG before I retire, and give them a chance to get the trophy back.
Good stuff. Well, great results today. Well done, Wayne.
One more shout out. This is just for Lawrence Toombs, you know. Thanks for all the hard work you've put in teaching me, and it's quite emotional.
Emotional scenes. What scenes? Lee Witney. That's been due. That has been a really good set of races for you today. You must be chuffed.
Yeah, it was really good. We've had some strange racing this year with various things going on the other rounds. So yeah, it was nice to just get on with it and get your head down and race. So yeah, nice.
Really open championship as well. It's really closed up at the top. 3rd leaving Rye House here today. How is this the start? Hopefully for a bit of a championship charge in the middle part to end of the season.
Fingers crossed, see how we go. Never been to GYG, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like. So yeah, you take every day as it comes.
Good stuff. Well, congratulations once again. Winner here today in the heavies, Lee Witney.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Let's bring Richard in. I love the heavies, just because it's always up and down with them. Lee is a great example of that. He's had a bit of a mixed bag so far, but was storming through the whole thing this afternoon. What did you think of it?
Yeah, the heavies have been really good value. Obviously, they have a lot more mechanical grip and downforce around the corners, and when they hit hard. But the racing's been good, and they're a great bunch of lads. I'm really looking forward to watching round 4. This has been great.
Round 4 is at Glanny Gores, fantastic circuit on the hills of Snowdon. If you want to drive, if you want to be in the heavy heats for round 4, check the details out on your screen and get yourself booked in. We'll see you there at GYG.